can't wait to get this started. And the Golden Eagles will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Panthers' offense will get first crack at it here. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Golden Eagles offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Still making moves. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Lanier. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man on the right. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Rousseau. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's Maddox. Got a man, it's Poole. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Tight end now in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Back to throw, it's Maddox. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. FIU pushing tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Maddox. Safe completion on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
Quick tempo here for the offense.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Willingham. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking for space. It's Rousseau. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got out of trouble and throws. The short hands, it's Mooney. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. quickly to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Under fire. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Working on the right. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida International.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 10 over Jacksonville State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now facing a third and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. With the catch, it's Gould. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Rock.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Scanning the field, it's Maddox. Pulls it in. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. On over the middle. It's Rousseau. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Southern Mississippi, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. FIU pushing tempo. It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Under fire. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. He'll run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out to the back.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Back to throw, it's Maddox. Complete to the left. Turns on the Jets. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 16 to Sam Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. FIU will line up to punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Hauls it in. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Tempo in overdrive.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Catch in the middle. It's Poole. And he'll be brought down. And the Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. a play fake. Now to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And that one's way too far for everybody. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Maddox. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This is a tough one, a 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. FIU pushing tempo.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Mooney. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Lanier. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Lanier. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Now they'll run it to the right here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to pass. It's Maddox. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. That's reeled in. It's Willingham. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.